Balls of Fury follows Randy Daytona, a pre-professional ping pong player who at 11 years old has a big tournament but has a poor result and actually ends up in the result of the murder of his father.
19 years later, Randy is recruited by an FBI agent on a secret mission. Randy is brought back into the world of ping pong in a tournament where he must compete and win, and this tournament is held by Fang, the man who murdered his father. With the remainder of this video, we will show you 2 sports psychology principles that have been shown in the film Balls of Fury.
So in this first clip, we're going to look into how concentration is played into by intrinsic and external motivation. Intrinsic motivation for a sport is playing a sport just because someone loves to play the sport, and external motivation is someone playing a sport for payment or because they want to avoid punishment. So one sports psychology theory that can apply to the first scene in the movie, when Randy finds out that his dad is betting money on his final match in the Olympics, is the need achievement theory. So this is the want to succeed or the fear of failure. When Randy's dad bets money on his final match, it gives him performance anxiety because now he has fear of failure. If he fails, his dad loses money and he knows it's with some bad people. So even worse things could ensue if he loses the match, besides him just losing.
I just want to make sure you're ready.
Have you seen my dad?
No. Where were you?
You think I'd miss this?
You didn't put money on this, did you? Dad, you promised.
Try not to think about it, okay?
Randy, are you okay?
Are we going to Disneyland?
Right after Randy finds out that his dad put money on the match, his demeanor instantly changes and his concentration is thrown off. Right after, he is called up to play and loses in the first point after being knocked out. In psychology, concentration is defined as the ability to maintain focus. 2 components of this are situational awareness and the ability to shift attentional focus when necessary. When Randy's dad has put money on the match, his situational awareness is thrown off, and he is unaware of his opponent's move during the match. And he is unable to shift his attentional focus from his dad, and that causes him to lose the match.
Randy Daytona is given a special paddle by his master, Ping Pong Wong. He uses this paddle to play in a champions tournament and eventually makes his way into the finals against his old rival, Carl Wolfstag. But when Randy drops his paddle, Carl stomps on it and breaks it. The following scene occurs.
Guilo, have I taught you nothing? Game not in paddle, game in you. You cannot change what is past. Here, take this paddle. It belongs to the greatest player I know.
Thanks, Master.
In sports psychology, attribution theory describes how an individual perceives their successes and failures and what attributes to it. In this theory, there is a subcategory known as the locus of control. When Randy Daytona's paddle is broken before his big match, his confidence is broken with it, and he believes that he will fail. However, after Wong's speech, Randy realizes that his success was based on his performance, and his confidence returns.
When Master Wong tells Randy that his winning streak came from within and not the paddle, Randy's sense of self is restored, and his need for autonomy is fulfilled in ping pong.
Another sports psychology theory that can apply to Master Wong's speech is the self-determination theory. In this theory, there are 3 subcategories, one of which is the competence or perceived ability. When Randy hears Wong's speech, he realizes that he is the one who has been able to build himself to this point where he's playing in the finals of the best ping pong players in the world, and his personal success has brought him there, boosting his confidence and helping his self-determination at this scene.